Yes, stress. Let's start.
Hi, everyone. And on that great positive note, today we are going to be discussing our book of the month, which is Good Vibes, Good Life. Before we start off, I just want to make a small note here that the presentation I'm sharing today has been created by our lovely G. I'm using this for the book club today, and we're going to use our discussions and take the topics out from here. So let's get right into it. Okay, so Wex King is of a British descent. He is a mind coach and a social media influencer, known for his inspiring content and best-selling books on self-love, mindfulness, and personal growth. Something that he's a young author, and he's somebody who has relied, even in the book, he does mention, and he's provided a hashtag that he would like his readers to use when they are posting content related to his book or regarding his book. So there is a lot of social media influence in the way he speaks and in the way he has created the book and the book, how the book reads. Excuse me. The major topics or themes that are discussed is the law of vibration, self-love, positive thinking, gratitude, mindfulness, boundary setting, and affirmations. Some of the top quotes that were shared in the book is greatness starts with being grateful. Stop trying to impress others. Impress yourself. Dip yourself in a pool of self-love.
Rasika,
You will.
before we read what we are going to read, the quotes, stop the screen sharing.
Yeah, sure. So just a second. Where's that thing now? Yeah.
Is there anybody that got any quote of their own that they would like to mention? Any line which struck out clearly for them?
I would like to ask a question, please. As usual, a question, if you don't mind.
Okay.
And this is to everybody in the who is here. Do you think Ellen wrote this book under the pseudonym Wex King? Because she's covered all these topics, and I'm sorry, I'm not well. I'm sounding like a frog. But do you think don't you think she's covered all these topics in all the sessions we've had with her? I think she's just cheating on us.
The next book is going to be Ellen's book that you're going to read.
Yes,
No
that
pseudonym.
is.
Oh, God.
Yes, I felt the same thing as I was reading. Forgive yourself and so many things. What Ellen was telling us repeatedly, gratitude, and she has also told us about vibrations and at the molecular level, how manifestation to be done. Every point what I have written, Ellen has brought it some way or other. So Ellen, so great. I've written down many things. Forgive yourself. First, forgive yourself. Have permission to forgive yourself. And the very sentence is there. Give yourself permission to forgive. And positive
Ellen,
lifestyles. Okay,
Ellen?
then you can continue, please. Okay.
Ellen, I would like to say on page 38, I like this quote very much. Failure is not final. Failure is final only when we quit. That took me up. And over the years, the second one is, over the years, I have gained clarity and not got what I manifested. It only to find I have later been blessed with ever and much more. And the third quote, which I liked, was, the more you count your blessings, the more blessings you'll have to count, which is on page 53.
Arlene, you are going to share those quotes in the book club. Type it out and share it in the book club. Kumari, you
Okay.
are going to share your quotes which you have picked out. Type it and share it in the book club. Because the learnings are for everyone, and we are going to share Jean's, I did not share it. I will share the link so that you have the questions and the themes and everything that is on her
Slide.
presentation, on her slides. Yes.
Yeah.
Someone else, anybody got another line before we
Yes, Ellen,
fill? Yes. Yes,
For me, the quote that came out the best was, "What you consume consumes you. What consumes you controls your life."
Read that again,
This is
please.
what you consume consumes you.
Yeah.
What consumes you controls your life.
About food, he says that about food.
About food, about water, about your social media, about the news, about everything that you're consuming and what you're dwelling on, basically. Again, this is a lesson that Ellen has taught us. And this line, when I read it, that's what I remembered, and I have written it down because that stuck with me.
Yeah. We stopped the cable because of the news, which was so negative. And I said, what are we taking in first thing in the morning? What are we taking in last thing in the night? So we stopped consuming all of that. And I'm very particular about what I consume. If there is a movie which is going on, which has got too much of action, too much of killing, and I'm uncomfortable with it, I will not watch. I will maybe sit down there, but be doing my own thing. So I'm very conscious of it, and I want you to also be conscious. What am I reading? What am I watching? Because that is also consumption. Not only the food, it's also what am I consuming with regards to what I'm reading. That is why people who get too involved and immersed in porn have a lot of problems because of the consumption that is not good. So become aware of it. Awareness is the first step. Everybody says, become aware, then what? Awareness means I know. If I don't know, I am working with a lack of consciousness. I am like an unconscious person, just surviving. If I know that my watch is 15 minutes late or slow, I know that when I am making an appointment with somebody, I will land up 15 minutes late. If I don't know that my watch is slow, I will land up late because I didn't know. So awareness is the start of change. Understand the importance of awareness. Awareness is the start of change. That's why when they share learnings or you share something on the group, which is something that you can sit and you can just ponder over, I love that because immediately it brings you back to the awareness. Sometimes
Excuse
life
me.
takes us in different ways.
Awareness is the start of
Change.
Thank you.
Awareness is the start of change. Yes. Natasha, did you have a sentence that you saw that you liked? Amoret? Christina? Sharon? Yes, Sharon, go for it.
Oh, in trying to elevate somebody's vibe, make sure to protect your own vibration.
We can't
Mhm.
hear you.
Trying to protect somebody's vibe, make sure to protect your own vibration. Can you hear?
Yes.
The
Make
way
sure to
people- Sorry?
make sure to
Protect your own vibration.
protect your own vibration. Put it on the group.
Yeah, we're conditioned more to think about how others think of us rather than how we think of ourselves.
Yes.
This is like we visualize, verbalize, and then it will materialize. So I like his, detailed guide to manifestation and also the meditation. The meditation, he actually takes you through the
Yeah.
exercise. something I would really go over again. If you can't change your situation, change your perception of it. Either one is controlled or one controls. And this one has struck me because of what's going on in the world today. The notion of using violence to obtain peace is a common misconception.
Is a
Common misconception. So you're using violence because you want to obtain peace. How
Yeah.
ridiculous.
This is what Mother Teresa said. She said, if
Mm.
you're having a non-violent protest, I'm not interested in attending and speaking at it. When you have a peaceful protest, please call me. I'll be the first person who will speak. A simple lady with such profound understanding. Put all your things on the group, Sharon, okay? After the meeting is over. Mary, go. We missed you, Mary. Unmute first.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back in the book club. Sorry that we were very busy with one after the other things happening, not able to attend. So, what struck me, some of the sentences were already mentioned by others. One is, you can fake it till you make it. It sounds very rhythmic and, it's like a rhyme, but I think it has a lot of meaning. Because what I find myself is that when something goes wrong, and then I get into the negative emotions, it's very difficult to fake as if it has not happened, or no, or something that I would like to have, to happen. So I thought this sentence maybe I need to try out. And the other one is, by developing awareness of the present moment, we can maintain a high vibration because we avoid being paralyzed by past pain or future fear.
Read that slowly.
By developing awareness of the present moment, we can maintain a high vibration because we avoid being paralyzed by past pain or future fear. So these two things.
That is being present in the present. Be
Yeah.
present in the present for your vibration to be high. Okay. Yes, Rita, go for it.
And the choice of food. I'm a lot into hardcore non-vegetarian food, but Vex King promotes hardcore vegetarian pulses, fresh fruits, olives, walnuts, hazelnuts, and wine, choris, sausages. It's worst vibration. I'm still digesting it, but I'm willing to gently make the curve, make the move, because what you consume consumes you. So, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. See, everybody is absorbing it in a different way. Can you see that? The sentence is the same, but each one is absorbing it according to their experience, according to where they are in their life. Yes, Christina, I saw your hand go up.
What struck me was I am responsible for my own vibration. And I need to keep, sustain that responsibility, knowing that unconsciously I influence others as well, just as they influence me. But I also influence others negatively. So when I am positive, when I work on my vibration, I can influence my environment, which is a very empowering information.
I am responsible. When you say I am responsible, you take yourself out of victimhood because you're holding the responsibility. You're coming from a place of power. Very good. I am responsible for my own vibration. Yes, Rose, let's hear from you. We missed you. Unmute. Unmute.
Actually, I also did not read full thing, but one thing struck me: surrounded by the positive people.
Yeah.
Surround yourself by positive people.
Positive people, because when I am with the positive people, I get a lot of energy and positive vibration from them. So that is also one thing for me, learning not to think about negative things, but surrounded by the positive that will give me the energy.
Okay. Yesterday I watched a reel where an old lady said, the fish in the sea is salty, but the fish is not. So are you the fish in the sea, not absorbing the salt, even though you're in the sea? I thought that was so powerful. She only said these 2 sentences. The fish in the sea doesn't absorb the salt. Are you the fish in the sea that is absorbing the salt? That's why we can enjoy the fish. These were her statements. I'm like, whoa, this is big. Yes, Juliet, you want to say something?
Yeah, coincidentally, surround yourself is the point I noted. I've noted many other points, Ellen, but I wanted to speak on this. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who are higher than you. Be around people who are feeling better than you. Energy is contagious. When you are not feeling too good, try being around people who are. Since they are vibrating high, you can absorb some energy. And this, Ellen, in my life, I have noticed it. There are very often times when we feel low for some reason or the other. So I have tried to go, say, meet a friend who's like very hilarious. Okay. And I'm feeling very, very low. So when I sat with her, I noticed that my whole thing changed. My mindset changed. And I started feeling better. And I returned home happy. So also, there are people who are like always there's somebody higher than you, more educated than you. When you associate yourself with such people, you yourself try to become as good, like you try in your own way to do as much as you can, because their energy levels are high, their vibrations are high, and true enough, you can absorb some energy. So learning from them, like you can put it into practice, whatever they are doing, like reading of books, say. They are people who have read much. So then, suppose I don't like to read much, then I will form the habit of reading. And this I found is very important for me in my life.
You can form the habit of reading, or you can get the information that they have read and they share while they're talking to you. You don't have to even read sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So the normal trend is you should be having in your environment 33%. 33% of people who are better than you, because they are the ones that will inspire you. 33% of people who are like you, so that you will not consider yourself to be too low. And 33% of people that are lower than you, so that you can be an inspiration to them. So you're taking from the top and you're giving to the lower. So this is what your excellent environment is, having a 33%. 33 better than you. If you have 100% better than you, then you are feeling, Arey, I am no good. I am not good enough. So you require to have it in 33%. 33 to inspire, 33 to tell you, yes, there are people like me, and 33 for you to inspire. Yes. Anyone else? Yes, Amoret.
So the line that struck me was self-love is the balance between accepting myself as I am while knowing I deserve better and then working towards it. So I understood it as, for me, self-love was basically to look after myself, to improve. But what I understood here was, yes, look after myself, improve. But I got to know that it is a balance between accepting who I am and knowing that I deserve better. And once I know I deserve better, then I need to work towards it. It won't just come easy. I have to work towards it. It struck me hard.
Very good. Very good. Yes, now, Tresica, you can continue. We've given anybody else wants to add anything more? All what you have shared, you're putting on the group, okay? Because our group has to be a vibrant group. Our group has to be a group where the energies are going up. Understand one thing, when you're on a group, you can bring the energy up or you can drain the energy. So be the brain of the energy rather than be the drain of the energy. Put something out so that everybody can learn from it. Put something out, and you can even add a voice note to that to explain your thoughts if that's what you want to do, because we are all growing. Yes, Tresica, please continue.
Right, so now just on to the last slide, which is a few questions that have been recorded. If anybody would like to unmute themselves and pick any question and give us their take on the question.
How do you practice self-love and self-acceptance in your daily life? 3 people are going to answer this question. How do you practice self-love and self-acceptance in your daily life? Put your hand up and start. Yes, Anthony.
The first is the gratitude and the other is the mirror exercise. These two creates high vibration energy.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Florence, let me hear you. Unmute.
I have as one of my quotes.
Yes.
Self-love is present in anything that adds value to my life. So what are some of these things that add value to my life? Examples were diet. Sometimes I don't eat so well, and so cautiously I try to eat well and then eat on time, and also make sure it's something delicious. Then the spiritual rituals, and then ways I interact within my personal relationships. So all of this, as I do, helps to improve my own, add value to my life, and it improves my self-love. My concern is the diet. So I was challenged there. As part of loving myself, to be able to eat very well. So that was a challenge, and I am working to improve on that. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Natasha, go for it.
Hi, Ellen. Hi, book clubbers. So for me, I practice self-love by the mirror exercises, by doing affirmations, and basically by trying to keep myself in a positive state of mind. For me, self-acceptance was something that was much harder. And as I've worked through it with Ellen, I've realized that my biggest difficulty is accepting my shadow side. being comfortable with what I don't think is right or where I feel I don't measure up. So now as a daily practice, I have started accepting that I don't need to be perfect, that I don't need to try to do everything correct. Or if people are disappointed in me, it's okay. Or if I'm not able to meet a certain requirement or something that I had a lot of shoulds. I should do this, I should do that, I should do that. I have to call this one, I have to visit that one. Now I take it a lot more easier. I said, even if the person is probably angry, it's okay. And most of the time, as Ellen said, nobody gives a shit. Everybody's busy in their own lives. We just make ourselves super important sometimes. So my self-acceptance is working on my shadow side and accepting and loving it and knowing that even if I am a failure or even if I fall short in many places, I'm still fantastic and I love myself.
You're not a failure. Even if I am a failure, change that to, even if I make a few mistakes, you are never a failure.
Correct. Even if I make a few mistakes, as long as I keep trying, I'm not a failure.
Yes. And understand one thing, failure is a feedback mechanism. Failure is a feedback mechanism. It is a mechanism that is telling you what you are trying is not the right way. Failure is a feedback mechanism. And if you look at failure as a feedback mechanism, then failure is not such a big thing like, oh God, I failed. No, it's a feedback that what you're trying to do, this is not the way to do it. There is a better way to do it. And you just course correct. That's all. Just course correct. Then you don't look at it as black and white. You have brought it to the 50 shades of gray.
Okay.
Yes,
Ellen,
Nana?
someone's at the door.
Yeah. Yes, Mary, go.
I'll take, okay.
I practice self-love by doing mirror affirmations, looking into my eyes and affirming myself. Also, I talk to myself in the mirror and ask myself, sometimes when I don't, when I have not done well or I have failed in certain aspects, it's difficult for me to accept myself. Then I would ask this question: if there was someone else in front of me, how would I respond to that person? If that person shares with me, you know, Mary, I failed, I just couldn't manage, or, you know, like that, how would I respond? Then I realized I would have been very compassionate towards that person. So that was very striking for me. Okay, if now it is me, I'm looking at myself. So can I also do the same with that, with myself? So that has, I have been practicing that. It's not always easy. And recently also I'm doing EFT on myself. Somebody gave me some names. I knew EFT, but I was not very serious about it in doing it regularly. That is emotional freedom technique. So I now do it following the YouTube. I do it with them. It's very nice. It has helped me a lot. So these are some of the ways because in that there is this sentence, even though I feel like this, I completely love, honor, and accept myself. And then you keep tapping on yourself. So it has helped me a lot also.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Rose, go.
Practicing self-love, I do the mirror work and talk to myself in the mirror. And also I do the affirmation and the good I'm doing that one. And also think positively. Before I used to think that I am no one, they are better than. Now I learn to say I am also better than like others. And also let them be what they are, not to look others, but let them be free. What I am, I am. That is helping me to really accept myself, where I am and how I am. So I am growing in this self-love, and now I am able to accept myself, whatever I am. So I am, day by day, there is awareness within me, and I'm continuing doing this affirmation and mirror work.
Very good. Very good. Let's
Second
go.
one, can
Yeah.
I answer the second one?
Yes,
What
yes.
mindfulness practices can you include in your routine? I have decided, I used to do it, meditation, but I was irregular. But I have decided that I will do meditation. I'll not give it up, because it will increase your positivity and the positive vibrations. And not only that, I need also mindfulness, because I open the lid, I keep somewhere, then again I keep searching where the lid is. That is very common with me. So to keep the things, I have to be very aware. This is one small thing, but it happens a lot. So I'm going to improve on that, and I want affirmations also to continue to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a thought came to me when Kumari shared this. Can we do a 15-minute meetup every day for at 5 o'clock or 4:30 or 5:30, and do a meditation, do some affirmations? Will somebody take up every day, one person take up, so we get a little change of everything? A little 2-minute meditation, share it on the group in a Zoom meeting, and we all do the meditation together, do a visualization together, do something that is keeping us mindful. Just a thought process to get us on track, to help us to be on track. You don't have to attend every day, but as many days as you can, if you feel like we could sit down and we could do that. Just make it a 15-minute practice. So we do a 2-minute meditation, we do a 2-3 minute visualization, we do a couple of affirmations that we say together, and we close the session. So it won't be a long session, it will be a 15-minute session. Sharon, I'm putting that in your garage. You're going to organize that. Okay? Just figure out how we are going to do it. And assisting Sharon is going to be Christina and Amoret. Okay, you all discuss it, you all decide it, and you all let us know what we're going to do. And if you need to sit down on a small call with me, I would happily sit on call with you. You all can take Natasha. She's a meditation person. I don't know if anybody else is a meditation person. Anybody else would like to join the Jingbang? We'll have a small 10-15 minute meeting, and we can decide how we are going to handle it, and we'll share if everybody, it's not like, oh, I have to be there every day at this time. Somebody else can do it. So thought process, let's see how if it's not every day, we can do it every other day, just to start a habit, or twice a week. We'll look at it in different ways, and we'll see which one is working best for us. Is it a morning thing that will work for us? Is it an afternoon thing that will work for us? Or is it an evening thing that will work for us? Anything that is good, we will do. Let's see if we can take that forward. Yes, anybody else wants to talk about mindfulness and the practices? Okay, what resonated most with you from this book? Let's hear. What resonated most with you from this book? Yes, Rita.
Ma'am, we can make or we can break our own lives by the choices we make, by the people we associate ourselves with, by what we are listening to, what we are seeing, what we are viewing, what we're consuming. We can raise it high or we can drop down to a rocky level. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Ellen,
Yes.
Ellen, for me, what resonated was this emphasis to action. As it's said in the book, that you do not learn to swim by sitting at the side of the pool and reading a book about swimming. And that concept stuck so well in my head because I struggle with action. And it was I could visualize that concept of sitting by the poolside and reading a book that told you how to swim, but it would be of no use because when you're in the water, you're not going to, if you're not in the water making those actions, you're not swimming. And I could not think of a clearer way to express that. And I thought that was very beautiful. That was something that really stuck with me as well.
I will say that this program, which I did 90 videos in 90 days, was something that pushed me into such strong action. And the only reason why I was among the top 5 that completed the program was because I never went into thinking, how is the video? How am I going to do it? My first video was terrible. But I put it out and I'm going to leave it out because that's where I started. That was the starting point. And every day I have improved and every day I have tried differently and every day I have grown. And I think that I was successful. There were 238 people that joined and only 45 or 48 completed it. Only 40. And the others were all in the head. They were thinking. So every time, understand in your life also, you spend more time thinking than doing. If rather than you spend so much of time thinking, if you really did, like, oh, I have to declutter, rather than say it and think about it and make a time to do it, just go and pick up 5 things and put 5 things in their place. Pick up 5 things and put 5 things in the dustbin. Finished. Your decluttering is done. But we overthink everything. And one more bit of information I want to give you is 70% of the food that you're eating is utilized by your body for the work that your brain does. Your thinking consumes 70% of your food. Only 30% is for the wear and tear of your body and you doing all the actions that you're doing. 70% is getting consumed with you sitting in a particular place and really doing nothing, only thinking. Yes. Anybody else? What else? What resonated with you in the book?
Ellen, this book gave me vibes from that 4 agreements, in some respects. And this whole thing about impeccable words. So he talks about how gossip and talking about other people lowers your frequency. And also, too much of social media scrolling and all that sort of thing is a waste of time. Or these soap operas and things like that. You are watching somebody else's drama in which they are the hero and, like live your life, do your thing. That's what I like. So much of our time is wasted watching other people live their lives, which are not even truthfully shown. Just do your own thing. And this thing, what you said about action, don't just think about it. Just don't wait for motivation. Start doing. Motivation just will kick in. That's what I like.
Yeah.
A lot more, but these are the 2 things that.
There was one very good thing that I liked about it was, understand the cause of another's anger and see what is the value that you have violated of theirs. Don't take their emotions don't take it lightly. You have to respect their emotions, acknowledge it, and respect their feelings. Very often, when with children, we say, forget it, don't do it. Why are you caring? No, you've got to understand why the child is angry, what has been affected, and explain it to them. So that is very important. He says, don't take their feelings as fake or wrong. Understand why they feel that way. Like Ellen just said, somebody's feeling down or somebody's in this thing, don't take it as, hey, everybody has it, it's okay. So you've got to look at it a little deeper. Like very often when someone's angry, you're more worried about yourself feeling bad about it than about their anger. So why did they shout at me, or why did they do this, or why did they use that tone? But if you look at it deeply, there's probably something you have violated which you should make up for. That was one. And another thing what Rose said about comparison, he has one line which says comparison steals joy.
Yes.
The moment you start looking around and thinking about it, if you look up, you're the thing. If you look down, you should feel better, that you're better than many people. But if you look up, you're always, and there are always people going to go ahead of you, be better in many ways and all. So comparison steals joy is also a very good thing. And one sentence I remember, that if you're the best person in the room, leave it.
Leave the room. Yes.
Where you will be better. Don't try to be a big boss among lower people, which a lot of people like to do. Move out and get into better and lift yourself up. So those are my 3 observations.
Can I say something?
Yes, yes, Amuret, say.
The sentence that struck me hard was also, besides the earlier one, was improving yourself and your life is also self-love, because it means you recognize that you deserve more than settling for mediocrity. Therefore, time is precious. Invest it wisely by doing something constructive, and that will make you better. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that my video was off. Okay, so improving yourself and your life is self-love, is also self-love, because it means you recognize that you deserve more than settling for mediocrity. Therefore, time is precious. Invest it wisely by doing something constructive that will make you better. So, what I realized for myself was that, first of all, I didn't even realize that I was settling for mediocrity. I didn't realize that. The second was, especially, I mean, I was looking at it from a point of, after retirement. Because as long as I was going to work, there was always something that was, I had to push myself up if I had to be in that seat. And there was no way I could say, okay, today it is okay. Of course, I took it to another extent of, not willing to take leave, not willing to, move out of my seat, which was also not good. But the fact is, after that, after retirement, I realized that now, after reading this, I realized that now it is okay, as long as I'm doing what I need to do, what is as long as I'm kind of meeting a line, it's okay. But after reading the sentence, I realized that was absolute mediocrity. I have a brain, I have a mind, I can do far better. And I realized, invest my time constructively, and that will make me better. So, because otherwise, I'm not loving myself. And if I'm here on this planet, I must love myself. If I need to, if I don't, I mean, if I must love myself, so that I'm not just occupying space on this planet. I'm doing something good for myself and subsequently for everybody else around me.
Thank you, Amuret. Thank you very much. Yes, Lakshmi, you were talking with your thing off.
I realized, yes. So I borrowed this gadget and it doesn't even allow me to raise a hand, silly thing. Anyway, you had given this failures is a feedback mechanism. And the line that I've marked, besides many lines in the book, is growth mindset versus fixed mindset. So the growth mindset sees failure as feedback and opportunity. But a fixed mindset, and I do struggle with it, you pointed it out right at one of our very first sessions, fixed mindset fears failure, resists change. But I'm working with it. And choosing a growth mindset, I try and accept the discomfort it brings. I go out of my comfort zone now, make myself do that. And the best part is that this learning is something is wonderful. So while I struggle with the rest of it, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for learning something every day. It may not be a huge thing, but learning through observation, reading, talking, whatever it is.
Thank you.
Oh, Lakshmi, that was a lovely sharing. Thank you so much for that.
Thanks, Jess.
Is there anybody else who would like to add in what resonated with them? Or we could move on to the next question.
Lakshmi, you said, I am working on it.
Yes, to have that growth mindset every day.
How?
There are changes. My whole life has been, some of it you know, has been completely things going askew, nothing going according to plan. And yes, I fought, I struggled, I was angry, but now I just take it and see what can I do. Like now from tomorrow starts all Ashok's reviews, meeting with the doctor. There are a whole lot of things before his surgery. So how can I be proactive? While I'm waiting in the hospital, it's a bloody, really, there's no place to sit sometimes. But I've got my phone, I've got this, and I said, what can I learn at that time? Instead of just sitting and grumbling about it. Things like that.
So you've shifted your focus? Is that what you're saying to me?
It's an ongoing thing, okay? I mean,
it is an ongoing thing for everyone, for me included.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I struggle, but I pick myself up and I say, come on, what is it that you've learned? Come on, do something.
Yeah.
So never think, I always say, give up possession of your problem. Because everybody has the same problem. Some are not talking about it, some are not dealing with it, and some are only dealing with it. They deal with it and they move forward. They bounce back. They come back to the bounce back level fast. So I am struggling just now with something and I'm not moving forward. So,
Ellen, it's okay to voice the situation I'm undergoing, because someone said long ago, not for the WOW community, I don't know what it was, some group, that Lakshmi, don't do it. Don't keep sharing your problem. So I didn't know, I just stayed quiet.
If you're voicing your problem to get a perspective and to move to the perspective, rather than I voice my problem and then I want to fight to make my problem real. Please understand what I'm trying to say. I have a problem. There are two ways of voicing it. One is I voice it because I just want you to give me a different perspective. So I make the shift fast. This is the way I voice a problem. So I tell my friend, I'm venting. This is the way I'm looking at it. Make the shift for me. I can't make the shift. Make the shift for me. So what is your intention is important. Is your intention to get a different perspective? Now, oftentimes when you're stuck, your shoe is stuck with glue. What happens is, especially with older people, is we want to feel that we are right. But I am having this problem and I am feeling like this. I agree with you. So am I. But I am making the shift. You are sitting with being stuck. When I know I'm in muck, I take one foot out and I pull the second one out, or I get somebody's hand and I pull myself out of it. You say, oh, I'm in muck. Oh, look at it. It's muck. Oh my God, it's muck. Oh, it's now become quicksand. And you go deeper and deeper and deeper because you want to be right. You can either be right and stuck, or you can move. And people who are stuck with a negative mindset love to be right. Love to be right. So nobody is disputing anything, but they're saying, okay, this is the situation. That is why I asked you, how are you moving to the growth mindset? So you said, okay, I put on my headphones and I say, let me distract myself and learn something. Okay.
And I do other things also because
Yes.
I'm constantly in touch with the doctors. You have to befriend the secretary because they are the ones who will give you the royal permission. All that I do because I am the speaker. I am the person who makes connections. Ashok is a very silent, taciturn man.
Yeah.
So lots of things going on like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of us are, this is for everybody in the class. This is for everybody in the room. You can fight to be right, or you can fight to be happy. What are you choosing? You can fight to be right, or you can fight to be happy. What are you choosing? And when you're in a class, you will notice that some people are constantly choosing to be happy. And because they're constantly choosing to be happy, happier things are happening to them. And some people are choosing constantly to be right. But I am facing this. And they're stuck. They don't see that they're stuck. So are you fighting to be right, or are you fighting to be happy? That's your choice. Yes. Anyone else? What changes are you planning in your life after reading this book? Any changes anybody planning?
That is answered, I feel.
Yes, Christina?
Ellen, I have sort of, because of today, I've listed a 5-point program that I am become more aware of, that I'm doing sometimes, not doing sometimes. But I've listed it. I'll quickly go through it. Just points, just 5 points. Okay.
Before you give your 5-point program, I want everybody to note that while everybody was listening, Christina was making a 5-point program. Next time, you know which direction you got to go. Yours can be a 3-point program or a 7-point program. But you know what she's done? While you are in the thinking, she has gone to the action, the strategy. Move quick from the thinking to the strategy. See it. If you can see it, you can do it. If you can't see it, you don't even know that it can happen. Like, oh, she's made 5 points. Okay, let's hear what you have to do. What are your 5 points? Come on, go for it.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even aware of it. Thanks for pointing that out. So one is, practice of self-love and self-acceptance, right? You wanted to know. I have the usual gratitude roses and all that, but imperfection at some point in our wow, you pointed out my personality, perfection, that's what I need to fight. So acceptance of my imperfection, that's a way of self-love for me. Positive action rather than overthinking. 3, approach to decluttering, letting go all that doesn't serve me. That's a way of loving myself. Like, I deserve better. Let go of the junk. Let go of what comes from another life. Don't settle for mediocrity. Number 4, use my time wisely, intentionally. And number 5, learn something new every day. I thank everyone in the group for sharing, and I learned a lot today. Thanks everyone. Thanks, Ellen.
Use my time wisely. Very 1 minute. Let me get the word. Very vague.
Intentionally.
Use my time. How much of time? Doing what? I will use my time. So I am going to be productive for 5 hours of the day, for 3 hours of the day. Decide what it is. Those 3 hours I'm going to divide by doing 6 jobs in half an hour slots, or I'm going to do 2 big jobs, 1 hour slots, and 4 small jobs in 15-minute slots. So decide, divide. If you know that I am doing 2 big jobs, which are 1 hour slots, then I have to only figure out at the end of the day when I'm writing my gratitude, which are the 2 big things. So tomorrow I've got my 2 big things. Okay, I'm doing 4 small things in 15 minutes. What are the 4 small things I'm going to do? I'm going to do this, 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 and this. I'm going to write out the check and I'm going to post it. I'm going to pay so-and-so something. I'm going to write down an email to so-and-so, and I'm going to clean out a shelf. A shelf. It could be 1 shelf in the kitchen, 1 shelf in the bedroom, 1 shelf in the hall, whichever shelf. So break it up time-wise so that you're more clear in your head, because when it is vague, you're not here, you're not there. When it is clear, your goal is clear. Clarity of your goal gives you actionable, proper actionable steps.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that can be on a weekly basis, it can be planned in advance.
You can plan it. You can also say, of these 3 hours that I'm doing, I'm going to give 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour to God. So you decide what you're going to do, how you're going to do. What is your idea of productivity? Is it work? Is it me looking after myself? Is it me looking after my relationship with somebody or my relationship with God? Productivity can be anything depending on what you decide it's going to be. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
How can you prioritize your own needs while still nurturing your relationships? You just got to choose yourself first. As much as your husband is important, I'm also important. I always say that. As much as Lloyd is important, I'm also important. Okay. So if I'm going to look after him, I'm going to look after me also. That's what you have to say. And that's what you have to do. Not only say it, do it. Tresica, any further questions that you have?
No, Ellen, none for me.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you so much, everyone. And just a quick note, the next book is going to be The Mountain Is You. And I will share the soft copy on the group as usual for our next club meeting.
What is The Mountain Is You about?
It is about self-transformation and working through self-sabotage.
Okay. Okay.